other one. There's a baby horse there too.
Hey guys, it's Friday. We have made it. The first week when everybody's going to where they're supposed to be going. I'm really looking forward a reply regarding the market. I'm still waiting for it because I have not received any reply. But when I wrote to her, I got an automatic response eventually that they are on the holidays and they're coming back on Monday, 14th of August. So I'm gonna wait till Monday and hopefully then somebody's gonna write to me, because I would really like to think that either I should set my mind and like really get set mentally and also physically for the market, or should I not? I have been like thinking about so many ideas how to not wasting much money on on the table, and how to present the things I've got and what I should still work on. And that is like giving me a pure joy. But it would be nice to know that there is a reason for that and that I'm actually gonna be going there. So let me see how that goes. So in addition to that, so I have been crocheting the penguins. I have made 6 penguins altogether. I made 2 of these colors. Then I've got 2 yellows, and then I still want to make 1 more gray, so that there are 2 of them and 1 more of this. So yeah, and I decided that's so cool. I found these plastic bags, and instead of if I'm going with if I don't have the car that would take me there, then putting in these plastic bags, in each bag the things the item specific, here are only penguins, here are only the flowers, or there's only doilies or something, it will be easier for me to find and then sort it back after I have finished. That's my plan for now. So, but I thought this week, I can't show you that again, I'm making only penguins, but I have to finish these 2 this week. But I was when I was making them on the Pinterest, it kept popping out a pattern, a very interesting pattern that I had not seen before, and I thought, I have to try it. And guess what animal that is? I guess it's gonna be too hard to guess that, nay? So it is a mouse. But this specific pattern, let me show you how it looks like. This specific pattern, I saw this mouse and I was like, it looks different from the mice you might want to be, you would normally maybe see. It has a different shape, it has a different approach to it. And when I was looking where is the pattern itself, I was transferred to Instagram. There's a Russian woman who is making all those different type of plushies, and she has so many cool ideas. And among of them, I found also this one. This guy that I made the funny looking cat. I have to look. I have not had the time to check carefully if it's also her pattern, because this guy's pattern I found it somewhere else on the other website and it was different. But she also has this kind of idea. The idea is, a body and a head in a one, and then you add up all the details to make it to be who it is. So yeah, and I saw this pattern and I thought, let me give it a try. Yesterday I put my little one to sleep for the nap. It was somehow peaceful. I didn't want to watch anything. I just wanted to sit a little bit peacefully and quiet. And I had this gray baby snuggle yarn that was lying around. And I like this pattern. Looked like simple, that there is not much of a sewing. I'm a little bit worried about the hands and the tail and the legs, because they look pretty thin. And I don't know how I'm going to manage it with this yarn. But other than that, the body part is kind of easy to work on and doesn't require much of a sewing. So yesterday I made the body, and I just want to share one thing what I came across, what I think is very interesting to me. So I came to realize today one thing: why do I love making the toys so much? What brings the joy to me? So when you make when you start making a toy, you make one piece and it might look very far from that thing that should come in the end, right? And by adding the small details, you bit by bit start realizing how it changes, how it does, like you blow how do you say it, blow a personality into that little thing, you know, by adding here a whisker, adding here a ear and a nosy and a tail. You get to have something out of a simple thing. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I started working on the body. That's the body. When I came this morning to my daughter, and I was like showing you see what I'm working on. I said, are you now making rocks? Is it like a stone or what is that? And it does look right. It does look like a stone. Even with all the eyes and the nose that I embroidered and the whiskers, I used the safety eyes because I'm not good at embroidering the eyes. But I thought, okay, it does look like a big nugget or something. So, and then yesterday I put my little one to sleep at night. He was kind of sleeping. First was all good. Later started something else, but that's for later. And I managed to make the 2 ears. So, and they were kind of, as you maybe saw in the pattern, the ears are kind of a little differently made. They have 2 layers. Like you first make the white layer, right? And then you make the same the other color that you want, the main color, and then you would single crochet around, and then you bend inside there and make another 3 single crochets so that it would look like an ear. And I don't know, she doesn't use the fluffy yarn, so maybe with a thinner yarn it's much easier to like put it together. But this one, they are very thick, and I was worried that maybe they will not be looking that good, but they do look good. They look amazing, really, and I like to touch them. Because of the bending in, it just has this strange form. So, and let me show you what I'm trying to talk to you. So this is a piece of stone, right? Doesn't look anyhow, but let me just try to make it. When I attach these lovely cute ears, it completely turns into the mouse. I mean, it's maybe not seen so good, but let me try. Look at it. It's a real mouse. And like, this is what I like about it. I mean, and I know that when I will add the legs and the hands, it's going to change into something else again. It will look differently again. So at this point, I'm just like, I guess this is why I like so much that you can just, by adding small details, you can change the whole picture looking differently. I know, I hope you understand what I'm talking about. So this is what I'm working this week, like from the new thing. So I'm going to finish it up and show you how it turns out. Yeah. And nine. Wait. And hopefully I'm gonna also finish up the penguins, and maybe I'll try and make another this. Don't pull it, please. Yeah, you don't pull it. You just don't. You look. You don't touch. You want to say something? Okay, then say. Say it out loud. Say it out loud. What do you want to say? Do you have anything to say? Yeah, you have been talking too much lately. I don't know. You talk. You have to start making sense here, doctor. Where have you lost these ones hearing thing? You have only one hand. So what I'm trying to say here, my little one has been now going to this daycare mom for this week. Every day we're going for 1 hour, and the first day was so promising. He was just like, I don't need mom. He was so excited to check everything there. And then starting Tuesday, I don't know what's like, he is like constantly by me, clenching and like not letting me go. I can't even go to the toilet. I can't go there. I can't go here. He's like afraid that I'm gonna go somewhere. He's not sleeping good. And I'm checking that this morning he has also the red cheeks. So I don't know. I guess it's the teeth. That's the only explanation I can bring up here. So yeah, let me see how this whole thing goes here. I have to put him for a nap. And yeah, so my plan for this week is to finish up the penguins, 2 more to go, to make to finish the mousy, and then maybe try and make another one if I have time. I want to try a different color, but I have only this gray, which is good for the mouse, but I thought maybe what other color could I make, because in the pattern, where if you'll be checking her pattern, there's a yellow mousy and this, and I was like, how am I if I use the yellow baby snuggle, because I have a lot of baby this yellow snuggle. So let me just give it a try too, and maybe just to play with the colors. Take that thing off. Go. Okay, my little one seems to be kind of peaceful, so I thought, as long as I have added the ears, let me make also the tail, because tail seems to be pretty easy as well. Just slip stitching in the chains, yeah. So I'm just thinking to myself, I really hope that on Monday I get a reply about the market, because in my mind I'm just like setting up the table. I'm just thinking, what would I need to get in addition to what I can already use from the things I have at home. Like, how would I want to display, in the like completely perfect world of mine, I would most probably want to be making like themes. Like, there is the water theme, so all the animals who live in the water would be there, and then play around with some decorations also corresponding to the theme. Then I have been thinking about the theme for in insects, like little ladybugs and like worms or spiders, for that matter. I don't know, things like yeah, butterflies, whatever goes under this category. And then caterpillar, yeah. And then, like, let's say you make another one where you put like something else again. What can you know? I don't know. Oh, Debbie, don't do that. Nice. Yeah, Michelle will come home. She will kick your ass because you are scattering her things. Don't do that, please. So yeah, but well, it's an ideal. I don't have for so many things in each category to like play with. So I was thinking, I was first thinking if I'm gonna, if they will let me know what is the size of the table that they have, I will definitely have to get a tablecloth or this spandex that you cover the table. Yeah, and I was thinking, what color should I then go with? And the best option eventually seemed to me like the black one. Though it's kind of dark, and I would better prefer to use something light. But then if I put light things on it, they would stand out more better, I guess. Like I have the window decoration that I was showing you before. Let me show you now how, wait, let me turn on this side. So this big window decoration that I've got, where is it? Like this one. So, I don't want to like take any new like stands or something in addition or pay any extra money, not knowing how this first thing is gonna go. So, and I don't have them that many. I have to finish a couple of more, and then I could add them those two. I have that little mandala doily, and maybe I can make one more. But you know, they are best seen when they are hanged. And if I don't have, especially this big one, so I was thinking maybe I can put it in front of the table. If there's a black, this tight tablecloth stretched over, and put it in front, like that it would be hanging in front of the table. I think that would be kind of good to use that space. And yeah, just have to think how to fixate it so that it would be holding and not sliding down there. So, what are you doing there? I'm watching you, you know that. So I think I have made the tail of the mouse. So yeah. Well, there are other things that I'm thinking about, and I was thinking like I like the idea. I have these kind of baskets here. I have one basket and I have it's supposed to be used for the bread. And I was making the video of the what's it called, the penguins, but I can also be laying inside these ones. But it's kind of little because you can put the small things inside, but as long as you put like one this and one this, it's already full. But I like this basket idea kind of, and let me see, maybe I could order some baskets. So, so the boxes are kind of good idea. That is one option, but then I have to buy them. Yes, that would be expensive to get like at least 5, 6 baskets. Because, you know, I have no idea if it's actually going to work. So I'm kind of confused about all this. And then I think, okay, what if I have something, what can I use from the house? And I remembered I have, my mother sent me 3 wooden boxes, and they're half broken because I've been using it for the toys for the kids. And what if I use those ones for the display, and I could color them, paint them with the yarn, with the color, some maybe just to give some freshness to them, and yeah, maybe use them for the display. Actually, that would be a good idea. So I'm not playing in my head with the things that I can use, but there's no point of playing with them. I know there's no point of playing with them until I have not gotten a simple answer for them that I can participate or not. So let's see how that goes. Hopefully I will get to hear from them on Monday. Okay, let me now finish this tail and add it up too. Then I'm left only with so how it's gonna look like. It's gonna be like a tail. Of course, having some kind of a something inside, it would give it more better. Otherwise, now it's just like So guys, I have finished the mouse. And I thought just before I start, because I wanted to finish it, there were just the small details left. And I was so eager to see if it's really that cute as I was having it in my brain. And you know, this is one of those patterns when you start working on it and you see the final result and then you're working on it and you kind of, you start doing it and you don't see from what you have started how it would get to the point where how it looks in the end. So, but you have to like just trust the process, and adding up the details, it turns out the way it's in the picture. So yeah, here's my mouse. Let me show it to you. I'm just so super happy about it. Look at it. It's my mousey. Maybe the tail is a little bit too high. I was wondering if I should put some like different kind of a tail, but in the end it's okay. Yeah, maybe I should have put it a little bit lower. That's kind of, now that I look in the camera, that maybe it's a little bit too high. Maybe a couple of rows lower would have been better, but for now is okay. So the legs, yeah, she was giving for the legs and the hands 2 options. One, if it's in the fixed position like I have chosen to go for. I was trying to sew them so that they would be like going more inside, covering the body. But other than that, they are pretty loose, hanging there. And the other one option what she was giving was to use the buttons so that they would be moving. I have never done that kind of a thing, so I thought, no, let me go the easy way. So, but I'm pretty happy how it has done. I feel like something is missing here. I would feel like, what, I don't know, I was thinking maybe a little heart sewn onto it. Or I don't know, something is like missing here when I look at it. I have to admit it, this baby snuggle, I'm already getting used to it, but as I said, everything is flying when you have to work like this one and you have to sew and you sew and like try to get so that it would stand the way you want it to stand. And in the end, I have to take a vacuum cleaner and clean up the whole place because the small flying things are everywhere. So yeah, that is something to keep in mind. Using that one, you have to vacuum the whole house afterwards. So other than that, I'm so happy. It turned out so cute and pretty big. I don't think there was written the size of that one, of how big is that one, that mousey. But let me check maybe later. But this one is, yeah, pretty big. Like you see almost my head. It's cool. He's so cool, right? I'm happy. Now I can start making the dinner.
Hey guys, it has been raining all morning and half of the day basically, and yeah, by the way, it's Saturday. And I have been crocheting most of the time, but now the sun has come out, as you can see my face, my squeezed face, and we have come outside. We are walking by through the little gardens, which are very popular here in Germany. We had the same thing also in Latvia, but it was like an old school thing where mostly all junkies would be hanging out, and most of them were taken off, and nice big houses were built instead. And but in Germany they actually have it a lot. Everywhere you go you can see them, and they are so very, I don't know if you can see in the background, but most of them are really well kept and well taken care of, and they have their rules, kind of strict rules. You can't stay here overnight. You have to plant some veggies or fruits, definitely. So yeah, they like to take care of their little gardens. So super cool. So we have come out for a walk. The weather is super nice now. It was kind of like, how do you say it when before the rain, no air, when basically you put the jeans on and they just sweat up your ass. That's how hot it was all this while, but now it's kind of like a little bit fresher. So yesterday when I finished the mouse, which I was so super excited about, I thought I need another one. I really am waiting for Monday to hear any reply from those people about the market. But if not, I thought, well, I've quietly made a promise to myself that no matter what, I have to participate at least in one market this year. I don't care how it's going to happen, but I have to. So I've thought I'm gonna find some quiet place for my kids to have a little, pause. But instead, and we found, usually it's a quiet place, but I don't know, people are shouting there in the background. Anyway, I wanted to say that yesterday I started making the second mouse. So just to be ready that I have extra mouse lying around. And yeah, but the thing, what are you putting your face in? So and I didn't have enough yarn. I had already put my little ones to sleep where the yarn usually is, and I had just little left over. I started using it, it finished, then I thought, okay, let me just put it aside, mouse, for now until next day. But instead of that, I started doing octopus. I have been seeing on the YouTube that you guys are making these little mini octopuses, which are no-sew octopuses, and they are just quickly going 20 minutes and they are done. And I was trying to find it, but I didn't find it at once. I found another one here, which was made from the cotton, so I did the same thing. I had an orange yarn lying around, orange cotton skein, so I made this one. The one I'm going to show you later when I get home. And then I found another one, thicker cotton, and I have two colors of it, and I thought, let me use that one for these cute little octopuses, because I have an idea, if all of the plushies that I have, they would cost all above €5, almost around €10 would be the cheapest one, 8 and so, and I want to have some small tiny things that cost below €5. So I was making these ones, so I'm thinking, should I put $3.50, well, something in between €3 and €5 for these little octopuses, because they do take a little time to make them. And then I tried making the from the plushie yarn, from the baby snuggle. I'm trying to make those little octopuses with no sew, because I found one pattern too. So it's kind of, first attempt is not that good. But I was pushed by my kids. They wanted something. They were scattering the house, and I said, we have to go outside before you drive me all crazy. So that's why, yeah, the little mini plushie octopuses, I'm gonna still try before I actually show you how it looks like, if I'm capable of making. But everybody is making, so I am supposed to be able to make them, right? Yeah, right now we are outside. I'm having a break from the octopuses, And yeah, we're just gonna go for a walk. Ooh. Careful. I just wanted to say another thing and yeah, add up here. So one might wonder why am I so eager to take part in that market? But I know one thing, that it would mean so much for me. And I don't know why in my head I have said that this year I have to at least participate in one market, and that is gonna show if I should continue crocheting like so obsessively as I'm doing lately. Or, okay, you know, the crocheting is always going to be my hobby, I guess. But in this case, you know, I have to resume back to work sooner or later. But I'm just keep asking myself the main question. If it would be possible to live in Germany with 3 kids and earn money by crocheting. I'm not talking it would be like a full-time income, most probably not. But, or maybe, I don't know. I just want to see if it's actually possible. Because the more time I spend with my kids at home, the more I realize it's going to be hard to get back to a different type of routine where I have to get up early, but for different reasons, leaving my kids sleeping at home, going somewhere, and be careful, it might be slippery after the rain. So yeah, we stopped in the forest a little bit. So, and yeah, it makes me just ask questions, you know. Do I really want to continue living like this, you know, just to be working for somebody? Or maybe I can actually try and work for myself and for my family to be with them all the time anyway, and at the same time try and earn some money. And I know I don't have that sparkle within me that would, you know, like I will tell you, my mother is like completely different. She has something in her mind and she goes for it. And she has started several businesses before, and they would close up, and then they would again open up something else, and she would be trying and experimenting. I'm not like that. I'm like, I would make the decision, and then I would like have hundreds of possible plan A, B, C, D, E, F scenarios, and then yeah, I would most likely say no eventually. Yeah, and or maybe get scared. Maybe I'm scared of making big decisions in my life. I don't know. So yeah, I'm just saying that is the reason why I so badly want to participate in this market, to just give it a try. If this one time would be cool and I will feel, yeah, that's what I want to do. I feel so great. I want to do more. Then I know that I will continue that. Now people are coming because it's a popular dog place where to go take them pee. So, and I have to go weiter. Yeah. Bye for now.
Safety eye, this would be perfect for this. And in the back, it doesn't even cause any puckering, which is what I was afraid it would do. There's no issues at all. Just make sure to use larger safety eyes. Teeny tiny ones aren't going to work so great, but that's kind of obvious. But that was my issue. The next tip is sort of like our tennis ball one, in that we're going to be using something that we don't use for crochet as a crochet hook handle. So I'm going to see if I can take this one out. Let's see if I can get it off here. Here we go. All right. And this is from Cat from Row.
Taube, kribbelnde oder schmerzende Füße? Melgamma Protect kann Ihnen helfen, denn diese Beschwerden können Anzeichen für Nervenschädigungen durch Vitamin B1-Mangel sein. Melgamma Protect mit dem einzigartigen Wirkstoff Benfotiamin kann den Mangel ausgleichen und die Beschwerden lindern. So fühlen sich Ihre Füße wieder gut an. Melgamma Protect. Vertrauen Sie der Nummer 1 im Markt. Zu Risiken und Nebenwirkungen lesen Sie die Packungsbeilage und fragen Sie Ihren Arzt oder Apotheker.
Niech nie, trzeba. Mówię, to speċjali się w robocie. Посмотри видео касательное дело.
Я не сомневаюсь, ты такой увлеченный жандарм. Ну, ладно, заеду еще раз в шале Сандра. Завтра утром в 8:00. Жду новостей. Трудитесь, молодежь.
Tu me poses pas? Присядешь?